Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope all of you are doing fine today. I am Maham Lodi from Divisional Public School and Intermediate College, Lahore. Welcome to revision lecture 5 of mathematics. Students, I hope you have enjoyed your Eid holidays. Now you should get back to your studies. In maths, we are heading towards the end of the revision of our first term syllabus. Today we are going to revise the topic subtraction from chapter 2, that is number operations. We will cover page number 55, 57 and 58 of Countdown 3. Today we will revise the subtraction of 4-digit numbers with and without borrowing. We will do subtraction across zeros in an easy way, and at the end I will guide you how to solve objective type problems regarding subtraction. स्टूडेंट्स रेगुलर लेक्चर्स नंबर 7 और 8 में हमने बहुत डिटेल से सब्ट्रैक्शन का कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ा था. लेक्चर नंबर 7 में हमने सबसे पहले कॉमन मिस्टेक्स को भी पॉइंट आउट किया था जो क्लास 2 में नॉर्मली स्टूडेंट्स करते हैं. आई होप आपने लेक्चर 7 और 8 दोनों वीडियोस को बहुत गौर से देखा होगा. उन लेक्चर्स में सब्ट्रैक्शन के जिन रूल्स को फॉलो किया गया था, यहाँ पे सबसे पहले हम उन रूल्स को रिवाइज़ करते हैं. रूल्स ऑफ सब्ट्रैक्शन आर: always write bigger number on the top and smaller number at the bottom. Always subtract the bottom number from the top number. Always start subtracting from the ones column, then tens column, then hundreds column, and lastly the thousands column. If the top digit is smaller in a column, make it bigger by borrowing from the number on the left. In order to apply these rules, let's practice question number 5 part G from page 55. In this question you have to subtract 3548 from 4972. Bigger number is at the top and the smaller number is placed at the bottom. First step is subtract the ones. When we start from the ones column, you can see that the number at the top is smaller than the number at the bottom. 2 is too small to give away 8 ones. So we borrow from 7 tens on left and change. When we do this, 2 in the ones column becomes 12 ones and 7 tens become 6 tens. Now we can easily subtract the ones. 12 ones minus 8 ones gives us 4 ones. For the second step, we have to subtract the tens. In this column, you can see that the top number is bigger than the bottom number. So we can easily subtract it. 6 tens minus 4 tens gives us 2 tens. And there is no need to convert or regroup. For the third step, we have to subtract the hundreds, and once again we do not need to convert or regroup this column as well. We can subtract 9 hundreds minus 5 hundreds, which will give us 4 hundreds. For the last step in this example, we subtract the thousands, and once again you have no need to convert the thousands column. 4 thousands minus 3 thousands gives us 1000. Let's have another example. This is question number 10 part C on page number 57. In this question, 2645 is subtracted from 7903. The first step will be to subtract the ones. 3 is too small to give away 5 ones, so we need to borrow from the column at the left. You can see the tens column has value 0 and we cannot borrow any number from 0. So we take two numbers from the left, and when we borrow 1 from 90, 90 changes into 89. 3 ones in the ones column becomes 13 ones, and now we can subtract 5 from it. 13 ones minus 5 ones gives us 8 ones. For the second step, we subtract the tens, And this is simple. 9 tens minus 4 tens gives us 5 tens. We do not need to regroup or convert the tens column. Similarly, in the third step, when we need to subtract the hundreds, 8 hundreds minus 6 hundreds gives us 2 hundreds. For the last step, in this example, we subtract the thousands, and once again, the top number is bigger than the bottom number, so 7,000 minus 2,000 gives us 5,000. Let's move on to the next topic, that is subtraction across zeros. To revise the concept of subtraction across zeros, we solve question number 12 part D, that is on page 58 here. In this question, 6,328 is subtracted from 9,000. The first step is subtract the ones. 0 is way too small to give away 8 ones and you cannot subtract it. When the top number is smaller than the bottom number, we borrow one number from the left. But in this specific example, you cannot borrow from tens column and you cannot borrow from hundreds column as well. So we take 3 numbers from left and borrow one from 900s. It changes into 899. As you can see, 0 ones in the ones column becomes 10 ones. Now we can subtract 8 ones from 10 ones. 10 ones minus 8 ones will give us 2 ones. Similarly, for the second step, we subtract the tens. You can see that the top number is 9 in the tens column, so 9 tens minus 2 tens becomes 7 tens. यहाँ हमें कुछ भी कन्वर्ट या रीग्रुप करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. In step 3, we subtract the hundreds. Hundreds column में भी ऊपर आपके पास 9 है और bottom पर 3 है. So 9 hundreds minus 3 hundreds gives us 6 hundreds. In the last step, we subtract the thousands. 8 thousands minus 6 thousands gives us 2 thousands. And the final answer is 2672. जैसे हमने एडिशन के टॉपिक के एंड पर कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस किए थे, वैसे ही सब्ट्रैक्शन के लिए भी कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं. You have some statements in front of you. You have to tell whether the following are true or false. अगर statement true हो तो उसके आगे आप T लिख देंगे और अगर statement false है तो उसके आगे F लिख देंगे. You can see in statement A, B and D, you have to solve it and then find out if the statement is true or false. Statement C is a rule that is discussed in this lecture, and statement E is easily understandable if you read it properly. That was all for lecture 5. In lecture 6, we will discuss shapes, and in order to understand it better, you have to revise pages 189 and 190 on your countdown 3 and re-watch regular lecture 9. If you have any queries regarding this lecture, you can comment down below. Thank you.